Hello, welcome back to another episode of Apollo Justice State's Attorney, the Deceitful Turnabout. Oh my gosh, that first part of this trial, it's all been building up to us accusing Clavier as the murderer because of his fingerprint, but I still don't think it's him. And okay, there's still Valant, who has not appeared at all since the first episode. And his description here reads, Trucy's uncle or something. I'm a bit scared that he's involved in my big day. It's like that gives me, I don't know. And then there's also Vera, who could have done it. I don't even know. I'm going by people that are on the profiles, cause it feels too obvious for Jake or Lana to have done it. And I don't think Clavier did it, or Fink's right. I don't know. Obviously, Apollo didn't do it. Not Trucy. Obviously not Gumshoe. So yeah. Obviously, Marvin didn't do it to himself. So, okay, here we go. Prosecutor Gavin, there is two odd pieces of evidence that link you to the crime: the random letter with your fingerprint, and the random string we found at the scene of the crime. Which, now that I think about it, is pretty odd. Feels a bit too odd. It could have been planted. I don't know. There was no sign of blunt force trauma in the autopsy report. Ah, I know why that string was there. You know? Yes, recalling the first day of this case, it all becomes clear. There was something odd about the string being found at the scene, but I remember what Emma said that day. What did she say? That reminds me, actually. Me, Mr. Wright, and Trucy were all shot at earlier today. Yeah, Trucy told me when she woke up with a murder weapon in hand. When she woke up with what? When we got here, she was also the one closest to the body. I found it odd that she was the closest to the body with a weapon in her hand. Oh, I see the thing going. Saying that she should have been in the other room when she was hit on the head. Your Honor, the defense asserts that the string is at the scene due to moving the defendant. And that it's because he just said she was in the other room. It was due to moving the defendant. Moving the defendant? Yes, they were all hit over the head in the same room, but then the defendant was found next to the body with the murder weapon in her hands. Prosecutor Gavin must have used his guitar and the string broke on top of Miss Wright's head. What am I looking at? What? Okay, because I know this is from the Spirit of Justice anime cutscene where Trucy is on the plane sleeping next to Mr. Edgeworth. So I don't know. Okay, anyway, and the string fell as he was moving the defendant where she woke up. Order, order! I'll have order, Mr. Gavin. What? This is all circumstantial evidence, Mr. Justice. I don't have an ounce of genuine evidence. Do I have any evidence that actually points to him committing the murder? I gonna see what happens if I say I don't think that I actually have anything, but I can still figure this out. Let's go over the very convoluted murder plan we have going on. The actual murder itself. Don't much about that, and I don't think we will until confession. Then, the moving of the body. Once it's hidden in the car or something alike, it's easy to move. Framing Trucy, it will require knowing your schedule. Clavier have known? The shooting happened a few days later, and the office rearranged and we found the body. Which point should I pursue? Moving the body. The... Oh, shoot. Moving the body? I'd like to pursue the point of how he moved the body. I see. How did he move the body? How did he move the body? I don't know. Hang on. And just thinking, call out to, wait, what was this again? The urgent matter needs to be wait, guys, like this? This proves it. What does it prove, Mr. Justice? My point. I don't think you proved the point you wanted. You're trying to be a clown. If that's the case, congrats, you succeeded. Oh, I was expecting you to pull out a red clown nose. Think this through again. Let's go over the... Trucy's honor? I'd like to pursue the point how much Gavin could have framed my client. We can possibly decide to evidence prove that. What proof I have can be considered decisive. I'm sure that we can figure out something at this point with this. This? This proves it. What is, the shooting. I think I might be able to explain why the shooting took place. You can. Yes, the reason as to why was... Oh. Oh, God. I don't know, actually. Like, I genuinely don't know. Choose... Truth... I mean, I get... What about this? I don't know. Oh? Will she even come to the stand? Oh, we're gonna bring her to the stand. Will she even come to the stand if I call her to it? Yes, Mr. Justice. You presented something and then went quiet. Trucy, I know what I put you through the past 2 days. Nothing short of a nightmare, I imagine. But the only way that I get any further is if you testify about the plans in their entirety. Oh, the plans, yeah. The plans? Those prize plans you made for my birthday. Okay, I'll testify. Your Honor, defense would like the defendant to testify about the plans for the day of the murder. I suppose we can allow it considering the suspicion has been lifted. Mr. Wright, please come to the stand. Oh, Miss Scott, you're dismissed. I had to remember to do that. Oh, look at them. Okay, let's do this. Oh, right, he's my witness. Please give your name and occupation. Trucy, right? Magician extraordinaire. Oh, we're just in the courtroom. Truly, what a wonderful sight. Can you perform a magic trick for us? Sorry, you may begin your testimony. Sure. Which one do you want to see? Not the panties. No, Mr. Hat. Could I see them in Mr. Hat? Of course, Your Honor. I appeared for... Aww. Hi, everyone. It's been a while, hasn't it? It would be marvelous. How does that? Sorry. Magicians never reveal their secrets, Your Honor. However, there is one thing you can give for free. What is it? I must know. Oh, a testimony. That's what they can give for free. What they give. The plans 2 days ago were quite simple. It first started in the agency. Alright, anything agency to be specific. Then we met up with Magician Extraordinaire Preliminary. After that, with the Cord Lake we were getting samurai dogs, but you know. The plans been after we were to go to Apollo's favorite restaurant. Then we were to go to Prosecutor Gavin's concert at night. But it was unfortunately cancelled. Why was it cancelled? And to end it all up, we were going to watch the Wasp movie to finish the night. Oh, why was it? Would it be cancelled? I wonder why. I wonder why it will be cancelled, considering there is literally a string from his guitar that would be missing. That's quite the testimony you've given, Miss Wright. Those are the plans for my own birthday, and I'm still sort of jealous. You may cross-examine this wonderful testimony, Mr. Justice. Those tricks really have him hold her in high praises. I almost wish she did this yesterday. Aw. Okay. What they give. And states go. Oh, dang it. I'm not sure if this will actually help or hinder my case, but it's giving me a surprising amount to work with here. Hope we can dig something out of these plans. 2 days ago were quite simple. Over the plans. If we just be patient, Apollo, you would know this entire testimony is about that. Phoenix is smirking. Right. Sorry. You can apologize by listening to the plans. Listen up. We gotta play your part. What is this, a play? Why do I have to play a part for my own plans I'm not supposed to know? One thing I haven't mentioned is that the dialogue feels like very on point. First started on the agency, the Right Anything agency. Yes, I remember. I was alone in the agency. Then you two appeared. Don't make it sound like we just abandoned you. We were surprising you, Apollo. Surprising! In case you're unaware, that means they don't know what you're... I know what surprising means, Trucy. Phoenix was laughing. Oh, I don't see why you're misleading them, then. You're the one who said that I said you abandoned me. Back and forth is great. I love this. Mission extraordinary volcano. It's like only now he's getting mentioned again. Okay. Was there any actual purpose behind meeting Blunt that day? Not only do you get one magician, but two. I admit it was fun for the part of us saying you had no friends. That... Yeah, I don't know what to say to that. Listen, I made the plans 3 days prior in one sitting. This is the 1 week point, okay? You're gonna love what I have planned next, Apollo. After that, samurai dogs, but you know. Samurai dogs? Those are a thing still? Well, no. I heard Uncle Edgeworth mention them in the past case he had. Edgeworth. After digging for a while, and I do mean a while, like, it took me half of that planning day to find it. I found a name. Wendy Old Bat. Oh no, he's already not. Phoenix immediately is not happy hearing her name. Oh no, please don't tell me that she's here. No, 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 no. I cannot take voicing her. No. Don't worry. Offered to make the dogs that day instead. I don't even know if she's alive. I mean, didn't she have a cameo in Apollo Justice? So, I guess she just lives forever. Why do I hear hissing from the gallery? No, she's here. No. No. A true miracle. Thank you, Mr. Wright. Plans afterwards go to Apollo's favorite restaurant. I have a favorite restaurant? Well, I certainly hope you do. Thanks for making me feel a lot less confident. That wasn't my intention. I see how it is. I'm just so hurt by your lack of decision of your favorite restaurant. I know you aren't. Can we get back to the testimony? Party pooper. Sibling bickering, that's what it is. Then we go to Prosecutor Gavin's concert, but it was cancelled. Wait, wasn't the Governors disbanded? I just cut the guitars Dickinson's out of justice. I'd say it was a shame you missed it. You're accusing me of murder. That is true. That is very true. We are accusing you of murder. We were meant to be there at 6 p.m. I told him what we were doing so he would know how much time he had. He was quite proud. Probably so he couldn't show up. But you just admitted he knew what we were doing. Wait. The Wasp movie? What's it like? According to... I'm not even saying anything. No. Stop reading the Wasp movie script. Why is that even memorized? I'll be lying if I said that we're in a tad. No. Apollo, no. I'm not sure if actually help her into my cave. There's something odd about these plans. There is? What is it? Yes, there is. Is there a problem? Are you gonna continue saying there is? Hey now, there's no problem in these plans, is there? I knew it. I did find something concrete. What are you talking about? Wait. Right. Wait. Let me see this again. It woke us up. Wait. What do you mean woke you up out of shock? Wait. Uh. Oh my god, I'm so. Why am I the worst Ace Attorney player in the world? Wait. Profile? I don't know. Shoot. Let me look at all these statements again. Any suspicious statements 2 days ago were quite simple. Started an agency. Up a lot. For that, samurai dogs. But like, let me press it again. Wait, wasn't the cabinet expanded? 6 p.m. Quite proud. Wait. Oh, here we go. You told him the plans? Yeah, 3 days ago. Why? Because that's what he could have known when... I told you! That's what he could have known! Yeah, thanks, Trucy. Order! Order magical turn of events! Mr. Justice, I mean, show he could have known about Mr. Wright's schedule. However, that doesn't mean I knew the times when each event was. I told you the rough times when I was planning to do each event. I mean, she's just drinking like he doesn't even care. Oh my gosh, like, everyone's accused of murder, like, oh, I don't care, I'm just gonna take my drink, glug, glug. 10 a.m., the meeting with a lot. 12:30 p.m., the Samurai Dogs. 1:30 p.m., Paul's favorite restaurant. Then around 4 p.m., we're gonna relax for an hour or two. Then your concert at 6 p.m. You didn't mention the break in the testimony. That's not needed in the slightest, Clavier. Tiger Brew with explanations that the lake was your only opportunity to get us back to the office. Why would I rush you back to the office? Actually, on that note, how would I convince Miss Sky and Mr. Marshall to work with me? There were proofs that Mr. Wright is the only one who could have used them in this murder. Ack! I mean, okay, that's true, but you only decide now to bring up that point? He actually raises a very good point. Why rush us back? We would have found the body with no fuss or rush. Let me think back to the events that lead up to the body being discovered. I got to Gourd Lake around 12:20, I think. We got to the office at 12:40, roughly. Then I think I woke up at 3:30. Investigation ended for me around 8:30. I know it could have been more than 6 hours. Wait. How did the police find us? Mr. Justice, Prosecutor Gavin's brought up a point that frankly needs to address for a while. Why did the shooting take place? You see, that's a really good question. With falling the body without a doubt later in the day. What was the point? The point. It all hinges on the point. Why would he rush us back to find the body? The point, Justice. What is it? What was the point of it? I don't know what the point is. Well, Mr. Justice, do you have an answer for the court? How do we have reason why Mr. Gavin needed to rush us back to the body, isn't there? Obviously. Mac, when did you come back? How did I miss you coming back? Irrelevant details. What matters is figuring out the point, Apollo. Right. Why did he have to rush us back? I don't know. that's proposed so far doesn't make much sense. There's a scene set up by the time we woke up. Wait! Have you figured it out? I think the reason he rushed us back was... Wait, the scene wasn't set up! Wasn't it? No. The explanation is the scene wasn't actually set up by the time we arrived. That doesn't add up either, Justice. The body of the recreation in the office changes all there by the time you woke up. Indeed, but we arrived 3.5 hours earlier. Yeah, because the body was not there when we got there. We were knocked out by the killer. That means it's a part of the scene that wasn't there when we arrived earlier. What part would that be, Mr. Justice? The body? The only explanation currently is that the body wasn't there. That doesn't make sense, though. Why would the body not be there already? That's a good question. Is there a reason as to why I wouldn't bring the body to the office before we arrived? Des? What's that supposed to mean? I was hoping to figure it out as presenting... Oh. The body... Let's say... I don't know. Profile? Wait, Lana Sky, maybe? Oh, wait, I knew she was involved. I just hit a random guess. What? Oh, was she not ready yet? Oh. Well, Sky, what about her? You know that Miss Sky was the one that moved everything out of the office. But what if she didn't actually know the murder? You mean to say that she left after moving everything out? Then the real killer entered and moved in the body? Yes, Your Honor. Oh my god, that would make sense. Wait, that would place the shooting to happen. Yes, right after Miss Sky left the agency. This is the timeline of events so far. Look at this. We left the agency around 9:30 a.m. We can assume that Miss Sky arrived around 9:45 a.m. From 9:45 to, let's say, noon, Miss Sky was setting up their office to look like Wright & Co. Around 12:20, I arrived at Gourd Lake. Within a minute or two, I heard gunshots. Yep. Mr. Wright, Trucy, and I ran away by 12:25 p.m. And we arrived at the scene and got knocked out by the killer. Yep. It all adds up. What about the body? Why couldn't they have set that up? Assuming Prosecutor Gavin is right and the body was stored at Daybreak Dump, he couldn't have moved it without suspicion before Lana left. And he couldn't just keep the body stored while waiting. He could have been spotted and it would have ended catastrophically. That should have said ended, not end. He had to wait until she left to move the body safely. Interesting timeline, but there's one problem. Oh, what is it? How could I guarantee that he would stay unconscious long enough? Well, I believe I already explained that previously, but I can reiterate. Use this to keep us out. Use this to keep us out. What? No, not, what's... Let me look at this. Good. Like, Wright's testimony? Wait, didn't Trucy say something about it? Oh no. Let me check. Okay, I'm gonna present this first. Use that to keep you cautious? Yes, Your Honor. So I'm impressed then. I don't get how to use that. Oh. I guess it's rights testimony then. Oh, what's that supposed to mean? Oh shoot, I didn't save before that. Oh shoot. How to go do all this again. Wait, oh, dang it. Okay, let's do all this again. Okay, let's go through this again. Okay. That was a big mistake of mine. Why didn't I save? I don't get why I didn't save. I'm so stupid, I'm sorry. Come on. Come on. Okay, save. Here. Use this to keep us out. Evidence, rights testimony. Nope. Oh! Oh. Oh, never mind. I'm just doing stuff that can hit hard. Profiles? Ah, shoot. Nope. Why am I just getting so bad at this? Wait. Oh, I'm so sorry for this. White thing, maybe. The string. Oh. I like it. I don't get it. The fact that the string is found at the same proves he uses guitar. Oh. Exactly. Gunk. That's what, like, he bashes a guitar on their head? Order, order. Well, I commend your logic, Mr. Justice. I still haven't answered the original question. Why did the killer rush all three of you back to the scene? Mr. Wright stated you wouldn't return at 4 p.m. You would have plenty of time. There's a point. I think the answer to that question will have to wait. I don't think we have enough of this timeline down to get that. But then, what else is there to cover? Generally, a lot. Right now, one thing comes to mind. Well, we have the matter of how they framed my client, Miss Trucy Wright. I thought we already covered this in yesterday's trial, Justice? We did. However, if we look at a certain piece of evidence now, taking into account who must have made it, a strange contradiction appears, to say the least. A contradiction within the evidence? What piece of evidence contains that? Oh, that is a good question. This? The letter from the last trial? The one with the brothers mentioned? I don't know. Considering the killer likely wrote this, I'm accusing Prosecutor Gavin. There's no possible way he could have written it. What? What? What about the accomplices? Do people who never met you before would know that you and your Justice are related? There's no way I'd believe that. Wait a minute. Let me remind you who exactly knew the secret before revealing it yesterday. Mick's right. The new main suspect in this trial. No! Rather than proving why he rushed us back, only took us deeper. Mr. Justice, your logic's only harmed your case. Unless you can tell me who pulled Prosecutor Gavin, this trial may very well be over. Crap, who told him? I've considered every possibility, no matter how improbable. The person who told Prosecutor Gavin was... I mean, it's only one person. I don't want it. It has to be. Phoenix Strikes he is the only one that knew. I don't want to concede this point, but nobody else would have really said anything. Trucy didn't know we were related until yesterday. I believe that without a doubt. Mr. Justice, who told Prosecutor Gavin? This is your last chance? Oh boy. I need to think fast after saying this. But Phoenix Wright told him. What? What? You're conceding that was Mr. Ryan? That's impressive. You should pull out some sort of last-minute defense. Wait, I'm not done yet. There's still something off about that. Of course it's off. It's very suspicious that they would ever leak such a thing after 2 years. Ag. Mr. Justice, what's so off about that to you? Assuming he's innocent, there had to be a reason he told Prosecutor Gavin, right? Naturally. What possible reason could there be to reveal such things? There has to be something I'm missing here. Something, anything. Of course, the birthday plan. Oh, wait, what? Like, he would have sung a song for them at the concert. There's only one possible explanation. I got you a gift. Was it the concert was the gift? You didn't need to. Okay, that would totally make sense, though. I totally did. What did you get me? That's a secret. Huh? Aren't you supposed to tell me? Yeah, but that doesn't mean you get the free gifts. 2 days ago, while at the office, Miss Wright mentioned a gift. Oh, a gift. What was it? She never told me. I think it's quite vital. Why is it vital? It's vital because I think the gift was the cons to represent Clavier. If that's meant to be the gift, it wasn't very thought out. At least I'm figuring out what she considers thought out. Oh. The con. Uh. Uh. Oh my god, I'm so sorry I'm like messing up all these. Evidence. Call out. Is this? The gift wasn't gonna be anything physical. He was gonna tell us that me and Trucy were related. As for why I tell Prosecutor Gavin 3 days prior to my birthday, Mr. Wright's plan was to reveal it at the concert on my birthday. Thus, a reason as to why Mr. Wright would tell Prosecutor Gavin. What? Oh my, that does make sense though. That makes perfect sense. He was? You have no proof of that. I could always confirm or deny what I said. However, it'd be my word against yours. I claim you never told me that they were related. I claim that I did tell you. That was the reason we even went to you. Mr. Wright, are you saying? I requested that he made a song that would reveal it. I was going to pull out the photo that was shown yesterday. Look at that smirk on his face. Wait a second. Your Honor, I requested an immediate search for the song lyrics. Oh, the lyrics would prove it. That's an invasion of privacy. I object, Your Honor. I should have nothing to hide, Prosecutor Gavin. The fact that you're refusing to search means you admit the lyrics show you know. That isn't true. I don't want you looking at unreleased song lyrics. But who cares about unreleased song lyrics? It's a freaking court of law. Shut up. Unreleased song lyrics from a guitarist who no longer has a band. Your Honor, he's lying. He's hiding something. I'm lying because I don't have a band. Objection overruled, Mr. Gavin. You will let us search your place, but before I call a recess, one more question for you, Mr. Justice. Yes, Your Honor. This still doesn't answer the question on why he rushed you to the office. Actually, provided that he did know, that question answers itself. Oh, the music is picking up. It does? He made that letter, did he not? If he brought that body back to the office before we got there at 4 p.m. Trucy couldn't have been suspected since she couldn't have moved the body. Bringing the body in while we were unconscious would ascertain that all 3 of us were suspects. However, it's that very logic that'll turn this case on its head. We were all knocked out. It was during that time he knocked us out he brought in the body. No. To sum it up nicely, he rushed us back to the office to frame Trucy Wright. That could be true. Very well. Provided that the search for lyrics comes back clean, this trial may proceed after the recess. There's still a few issues to get into, but there will be no need if the search comes back fruitless. The court will now adjourn for a 45-minute recess. Okay. Guess let's do this recess real fast. Just make this a little bit longer. 11:47 a.m. Making it by a hair. Almost used to that feeling. That felt way too close. Oh, right. She's still here. Why do you sound so down about that, Apollo? I was expecting her to keep her distance. I can read your face, Apollo. Trucy, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to lie to you. About the part where you said you wouldn't let anything happen? Or that you would get us both innocent? I know. I should have told you the truth at the start. I knew you were already going through a lot and I didn't want to add more. Except by not telling me, I had to learn it from Mr. Gavin, our main suspect. All the false promises, false truth she's showing me keeps showing up more. It feels like you don't even trust me. I do trust you. Oh no, I ever really acted like it. Yesterday, accusing Mr. Wright without saying a word to you. And I don't choose to tell you that he's the main suspect. I don't even know why I didn't tell you. It should have been obvious that he would feel it immediately. I thought after everything that you trust me enough to know I could handle it. Oh God. I don't like this. The sibling bickering is turning on its head. Oh no. I do trust you. Oh, I meant to believe that. You never... I sense I came at a bad time. Would the dialogue be different if I told her? You didn't. Well, I came here because something tells me you have a lot to talk about, don't we? Why don't we start from the top? Why didn't you mention that you told Clavier 3 days prior to the murder? That would have been useful knowledge to have yesterday. Do you remember when you came to meet me at the hospital during the first day of investigation? Very much so. To tell you the truth. The reason I activated your bracelet was because I was thinking about Clavier. Ugh. You suspected Clavier immediately? Why did you immediately suspect him? It's hard to explain, really. You have 15 minutes left, Daddy. I'm sure you can explain that in time, can't you? It's odd how he's acting weirdly after trial I got my badge back, isn't it? Yes, it is. I did ask about that. If I recall correctly, this behavior isn't new for him. He seemed overly eager to help us out for your birthday. It was always odd to me why he was so happy about it. That does make sense. Now that you mention it, why didn't you tell us? It's not like it's simple news like, hey, I tried something new today. It's a pretty shocking revelation. I get that side of it, but why hide it for 2 years? Surely there was at least one time you considered telling us, right? Well, Amoa, no. Lhasa, wait. Lamoa, the singer, as my mom? Did I not mention that yesterday? Oh my God. Phoenix, you're so stupid. No, you didn't. That's pretty important to mention, don't you think? Sorry. That was what I was saying, Thalassa. Mr. Justice, Mr. Wright, court is reconvening in 3 minutes. I suppose you can wait. After all, everything's according to plan. On that we can agree. Once in the past 2 days, I used to feel like I have things under control. Here comes Justice, Prosecutor Gavin. April, court, room number 4. Court is back in session for the trial of Phoenix Wright at this point. Well, I think I will see you in the next episode where we just figure out what the heck is. I don't even know. I still don't think the culprit is Clavier at all. Feels too obvious. Yeah. Well, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.